Yeah, actually don't. This is actually attached to real demo data, so I don't want you to touch the data too much. But this is actually attached to our demo services system. Right, so
okay, so I'll cancel that. But,
and there's actually a reason for that, because there's another guy who I don't trust at all in regard to the information. Okay, thank you very much, Captain. Now, can you actually show me what your last pay slip was?
I'm a bit embarrassed by it, but I can come and have a look. Okay, I'm not an Apple person, and I can't work this mouse, but I'll get there eventually. Okay, so I've hovered over, and one of these said pay. So let's have a look and see what I was paid. Okay, shall we have a look at the details?
Why not?
Okay, so it's showing me a little icon for a bit of paper, so I'm guessing that's my pay slip. Ooh.
So I'm going to start giving you some information on this at the moment. So what you're seeing is that the reason I'm telling you that this is Fusion is this is 100% ADF. It's running off the existing view objects, no services or anything like that at all. This does not represent any new products. Everything that you'll see in this demo is based on existing applications we already have in V1. What we've done is, again, I mentioned, we've identified what the essence of the task is, and we've decanted it to these experiences, and talked to users, interviewed them, tested it with users to make sure that these are real environments that they can use to be able to do the majority of their tasks. So why don't we try something else, Deborah? If you click on the Oracle logo, you'll go back to what we call the Springboard.
Well, I could.
Oh, that's the browser. Okay. Now, why don't we go to the directory? You want to find another employee? The person you want isn't there, so why don't we search for someone?
Totally failed with this. Oh, well, that would be much better. Okay.
Okay.
So who am I going to look for?
Actually, there's Carol Perry, but she's already in there, so why don't we click on her? Okay. And there you are, just tell me about what you see.
So, loads of information about her. I can give about when she started, what the time is, so I don't have to wake her up if I'm in the UK. See where she works, a bit about her, who she works for, and who appears on.
Excellent. Again, if you look at the full version of the Fusion HR suite, you will see exactly the same information presented there in a different way. Okay, so can we next go to the career? And can you just go through the career and actually just describe what you're seeing there? Just go directly.
I don't have a career. Okay. So this is information that I've added about my role, about, I don't seem to have a manager job profile here. And it's...
Sorry to tell you that.
I know. I have no future in this organisation.
Oh, you have a future. It's job satisfaction.
Oh, okay. And it's saying that the top career that matches my skills isn't a very good match. Can you give up at this point? Who set this demo up? Sales. Thank you, Misha. So it's saying that my desired preference, I can't say this, my desired preferences are I'd like a job in sales.
Deborah is not a salesperson.
I'm not a salesperson, no.
So try some of the other tabs on the left-hand side and see what we have there.
Okay, so I've got some performance information. I dread clicking on this. What do they set me up for? Oh, that's not bad. I'm getting better, slowly. Actually, no, 5 stars is pretty good. Not a lot of information, but it's a good snapshot of where I'm doing.
So there's you can get to a deeper level of information. How do you think you will get to your 2010 appraisal?
More or drill in on the 2010 side?
Go ahead, try it.
So here I have my appraisal from last year. I'm not going to share the details with you. But, so, you know, this is just allowing me to see information at a glance, and then, without a lot of training, be able to drill down and see more data.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. You can press on the Oracle logo again, take it back to the Springboard. There's a lot more features, but we need to go through some of the other scenarios now. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So in the case of the clerical worker there, who isn't issued with a computer, isn't issued with an email address or anything, this user, they wouldn't have a PC in the back. If you actually look at just some other facts while we're changing over, I'm sure you could actually come up and get ready. Essentially, if you look at the form factor, it's 1024/786. What you're seeing here will fit on any modern browser, 10-inch or 9/10-inch or above. Modern browser being on a PC, a Mac without a keyboard that just happens to be an iPad, a Android device, a netbook, you name it, total portability. So in this case, exactly the same code is just appearing in a browser, typically in kiosk mode without the Chrome around it. And with that, you get that level of portability, exactly the same code across all these devices. You notice that many of the affordances, it's the bit that you click on, they're what we call 40 by 40, meaning that they've been designed to be used by the finger as well. So actually, we will be able to get this up. I think that we do have a version of running on an iPad if anybody would like to come afterwards and actually see it, hold it, play about with it. So, Bashir is our next subject. Bashir is a salesperson. This is why Deborah didn't want to do this one. Okay, Bashir is a salesperson, and the applications he uses are more productivity focused. So, why don't we go into this? So, as a salesperson, Bashir, what's important to you?
My opportunities that will become deals for me. I see that.
Okay.
I like the fact that you get this pages and they're colored, so this one's a good one, and then go take a look at this one.
Okay. So, what does this tell you about the opportunity?
It tells me how much revenue it's going to get me, it tells me what's the next appointment, what's holding this up. I see that someone's not been doing the job right here. And it does have a lot of other information. Contacts, 3D team, notes, tasks, appointments, interactions, conversations.
Okay, let's go to the next one. Let's go to leads and see what's going on there.
Absolutely.
Again, just describe what you see.
So here are all my leads, and ranking. This one, these are really hot leads. So if we go take a look at the one we have here, it tells me which products are involved, where do we stand on the calls. Again, there are tabs that give me additional information, contacts.
Click into one.
The sales team tells me we are working on this. I do have my notes here.
You see over there on the right hand side, you have the ability to create new notes.
Remember not to change the wishes.
Yeah, actually, you can if you wish. You can add new notes and other such things. Let's, if you can go to the action menu there, and we'll see the types of actions you can take here. This is not just read-only. This is transactional and also action-oriented. See, for example, here you can go to convert to opportunity directly. Let's try the next one. Next one being customers.